Hey, people out there in YouTube land. Everyone always is bitching, whining, and complaining about WCB. You know what? The only one that should be whining, bitching, and complaining is WCB. A lot of companies are out there charging them a shitload of stuff, like cash, for stuff that is basically monkey buggered. Or putting it nicely clusterfucked, improperly installed, cheap, ridiculous. Like, people need to get serious. If you're going to do a job for WCB, don't rip them off. WCB is doing a lot of good. Like, people are screwed. People need to realize that WCB has a job to do, but the thing is they need fair pricing too. Here's a deck, as you can tell here, how it was put in. The guy basically monkey fucked and jury rigged that thing. The gate door has never worked properly in its life. It always drags and hags. And you can tell, see? Not balanced, not secured. Right here, as you can see, there's a big seam right in here. There's supposed to be a shroud over here. Every time it rains, you get electrocuted. Non-painted bolts get electrocuted. Now if you take it down, you can tell that there's no weather protection on that, nothing. There's no door seal, there's nothing. Now if you look over here, my old rail, the guy used it to jury rig so no kid falls through there. And they put a stupid little block right there. They tell me that that plug is legal, but I need a new plug. They're charging WCB through the nose for everything. Last November they were out here, the dry belt. He said, oh, it's cracked, we need to replace it. A couple weeks ago it finally blew out. And trust me, those guys they wait a long time just to overcharge. It should have been covered under warranty. This thing, built by Ram, it's a good unit if it's properly installed. The gentleman told me I needed a shroud, a weather protection shroud, which is missing. There's the wall they built so you don't fall through here when you're coming down. Cheaply built, but they charge WCB a fortune. Okay, now this is a gigantic pain in the ass concrete block they said I needed. 30 below weather, they're putting it in. And it's already lifted out that end, and it's dropped at the south end. You can tell because it's cracking the concrete right there. Nobody takes pride in the shit they're doing anymore. The company that put this in, they wasted a lot of money, they charged a fortune. And here, I'll show you something. The deck's not even straight. It's not perpendicular properly. It's actually off kilter. It's not up to code. Government said, like the government inspector that was here, said it's off kilter. Now, if you actually believe in WCB, which I do, because you know what? I have asbestosis and I'm going to die. Alberta Health, if you don't know the truth, Alberta Health has done fuck all. Alberta Health personally, if they can kiss my ass. Jason Kenney can, I don't know. Jason Kenney can go blow a rabbit. I don't give a shit. And if you're going to vote for Rachel Notley, trust me, you don't want to vote for Rachel Notley. She's just as bad as that fucking moron, Kenney. My case manager, she does everything I will ever need. She makes sure I'm comfortable. She got me the best palliative care ever. She got me a scooter, because right now I'm on a walker, pretty soon I'll be in a chair, and I do use the scooter. This is what I call my scooter shed. It is for my scooter. It is for the tools I use for my scooter. And I paid for it. I didn't ask WCB to pay for it. If the OT had requested it, 10 to 1 I probably would have got it. But you know what? It's time people take responsibility for their shit. It's not WCB's fault. We got injured, yes, we had accidents. It's not WCB's fault to get ripped off by people. Okay, WCB is doing their job. Everyone seems that they can take WCB for the top dollar. The people at WCB are doing their job. They're doing damn good. They're saving lives. They're getting people back to work. And if they can't get back to work, they're finding them other ways of getting back to work. They're making their lives whole again. So if you're a company that thinks you can rip off WCB, think again. Okay? WCB needs to start keeping a close tab on all the rip-off artists out there. I'm not going to name names of companies that are ripping people off. You know what? It's time to put up or shut up. You want to keep contracts with WCB? Don't rip them off. Don't give shoddy work for high prices. My lift has been repaired so many goddamn times, it's ridiculous. Then they gave me, one thing the company gave me, the technician, I'll put it that way, was a solid fuse. He said, I can change my own effing fuses. I ain't touching that door. It's not my job. That's his. So in closing, WCB is not as bad as everyone says they are. They're actually damn good. So why rip them off? If you're honest with them, they're honest with you. They will help you to the end of the earth. But what your companies are you getting? Because that's a hell of a gap. Well, folks, have a good day. Remember, don't rip off WCB. Don't rip off anybody. It's not worth it.